What is your favorite Bleach moment?
Ichigo and Yakuza fight.
Oh yeah. If you had to guesstimate, would it even be top 20 in One Piece to you?
No.
It was quick.
There might be like 5 moments in the title fight that beats that.
Chat, y'all remember a certain show that we watch on the show, on the TSO TV, right? It goes by the name of, well, I'll just play it. Chat, you know the show Bleach. You know how Bleach get down. Yeah, this guy, he said it don't really get good until the last arc. You want to explain that? You want to explain that shit?
I mean, I don't hate Bleach, bro. I rate it like a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? Is it the weakest of the big three?
For sure, no question.
Damn.
But yeah, bro, I don't know. It's just something about Bleach, bro.
Okay, so let's start with what a lot of people would say is peak. The first arc, Soul Society. A lot of people think the Soul Society arc is really good. How do you feel about that arc?
I like that arc. Is it the best? It's a top 3 arc in Bleach.
Top 3 arc in Bleach. Okay, so you don't hate Bleach. I can believe that you don't actually hate Bleach. I think you just is it disappointing to you?
It's not It's just it's missing that. Like, it's nothing in Bleach that is my favorite. You know, you get me?
Yeah.
I don't like the fights the most. I don't like the characters the most. I don't like the main character the most. I don't like the side characters the most. I don't like the arcs. It's just like it's always like.
I think Bleach brags about music. I think Bleach brags about the fucking music. Would you say that you'll give them the music nod?
Naruto got my favorite music.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Chad saying music, Drip, and Trey saying Ichigo.
Ichigo's not my bro. Out of Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo,
that's fair. Okay, I give that.
Last.
Damn. Not even going back to the list for Vegeta's sake entirely. I'm just gonna name main characters. Goku or Ichigo?
Goku.
Some people say Gojo is the main character. So for the bit, Gojo or Ichigo?
Gojo. Holy.
Gon or Ichigo?
If you did the pink hair dude, I would have gave you Ichigo.
So you do have him over Itadori. Okay. Gon or Ichigo?
Gon.
Yusuke or Ichigo?
Yusuke.
Okay. Lelouch or Ichigo?
Lelouch.
Deku or Ichigo?
Ichigo.
Okay. So that's 2. And I'm just like keeping it as surface level as possible. We're just trying to see what the Asta, have you seen Black Clover? You probably
I've seen Black Clover.
You actually what the fuck? You're farther than me by a lot. Asta or Ichigo?
Ichigo.
Okay, that's 3. Oh, you don't like Boruto.
Please don't ever say that.
Tanjiro or Ichigo?
Ichigo.
Okay. All right, so he's not a hater. He's not a hater. That's not hate takes. Those aren't hate takes. That's not a hate take.
The only thing Bleach has as my favorite is Yorichi.
Why?
Don't even ask what my favorite is.
Why? Why? What category of favorite does she qualify for?
Yorichi bad.
This nigga didn't even hide it. This nigga didn't even hide it. This nigga, she bad, bro. All right, dog. So what? Bleach has the best fan service to you fucking gooner?
Nah, that's not even true.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That Fire Force shit y'all got me watching, Chad. The titties is just always there, bro. That shit is insane, bro. So fair enough. But Yorichi has your most attracted to anime character.
Yeah, that's the only thing Bleach got is my favorite, bro. It's just like a 7 out of 10 to me. Like, nothing really bad. I mean, the pacing kind of bad, but I watched One Piece, so I can't complain about that. There's nothing really too bad about Bleach, but it's not. I want to sound harsh, but there's nothing too amazing about it either.
All right, bet. I know what I'll do. You have said that Naruto, like, you just think it's just objectively better in almost all the regards, especially if you're giving it music, right?
Yeah.
All right, bet. So what's your favorite arc right now? Just name the description. Obviously, don't describe it if it's the Blood War shit that I ain't seen.
Arc in Bleach?
Yeah, what's your favorite arc in Bleach?
What? I mean, it low-key might just be Soul Society.
Okay. So you think the Soul Society is your favorite arc? All right. We're going to go through Naruto. Land of Waves or Soul Society? Yeah, that's Zabuza.
Oh, that's tough.
I'm not going to lie, Chad. Land of Waves is my second most underrated arc in Naruto. Land of Waves is really good.
That's tough, but it might be Soul Society because you just learn so much about the show at that point.
That's true. Chunin exams or Soul Society?
Let me get Chunin.
Search for Tsunade or Soul Society?
Soul Society.
Okay. Sasuke Retrieval or Soul Society?
Ooh, Sasuke Retrieval tough. Give me Sasuke Retrieval.
All the way to Kazekage.
Give me Soul Society.
Soul Society. Tenchi Bridge. He sees Sasuke again.
That one moment was tough, but as a whole Soul Society.
Okay. Hidan and Kakazu.
See, like, as a whole Soul Society, but Shikamaru fucking part was so tough.
Okay, that's becoming a pattern with you. That you're thinking Naruto will have a moment that peaks higher, but Soul Society is a better story. I've noticed that. Okay. All right, so this is Sasuke versus Itachi and then Pain versus Jiraiya. That arc.
Oh, yeah, give me that. Oh, my God.
Okay. All right, so that one you have definitively better. Okay. I think I lost track, but I think that's 3 for Naruto. This Pain's Assault. So Pain arc.
No, yeah, that. Give me that.
All right, that's 4. Kage Summit.
That was tough. But give me Soul Society.
Okay. Great Ninja War.
Soul Society.
Soul Society. Okay. All right. And then don't let him talk Boruto because he's
I'm not talking Boruto.
He's going to laugh at you. All right. So yeah. Again, chat. I don't think he's hating, and I try to tell y'all I'm not hating, but obviously the internet is. If you think waffles are better than pancakes, you must hate French toast. We already know how that shit go in the net. I think for me personally, I agree with you that for me, Bleach just hasn't had that thing that like, oh yeah, I fucking love this show yet. Kenpachi's close, and I do think Ichigo's cooler than you give him credit, but I don't think you're crazy in what you're saying, especially if you like just make it as linear as possible. Because if I were to do the same thing with One Piece, chat, I'm gonna tell you now, he's about to get way worse.
You know my answer.
Arlong Park.
You know my answer, bro.
Alabasta.
You know my answer, bro.
So you know what? Let's just really peel back the big 3 discourse debate. Is there anything Bleach does better than One Piece?
I would say until we got to like time skip, the fights in Bleach were better.
Oh yeah, that's true. I used to call them Pokemon battles.
Before we got time skip, the fights in Bleach were better. But post time skip, I give that to One Piece.
I actually 100% agree. Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Pre time skip, One Piece has some moments, like the Gear 2 debut, that was clean. Let alone the fight with Lucci, that was clean. But I mean, Bleach's fights are just off rip good. So, I mean, world building One Piece. You like Luffy more than Ichigo. Very safe take. You like the Straw Hats more than... You like the Straw Hats or the Captains more?
Straw Hats. I think the Captains are cool, though. Fuck with the Captains.
I think for me, and I think this is why me and you are on the same page with this, I just don't see what, like, Lightning Striker in chat would say. I don't see how somebody watches all 3 of those shows, and then if you want to throw Dragon Ball in there as well, that's fine, and says, yep, Bleach is the best one. I just haven't gotten that yet.
Yeah,
and they say I'm a hater. And they say I'm a hater, but that's where like that's I haven't gotten that. I think Goku's more compelling. I think Luffy probably, yeah, no, he is more compelling. And then Naruto, Ichigo, you can argue Ichigo's cooler, but I think Naruto's like more emotionally attached personally. Then you go to side characters, at least where I'm at, you have some niggas in Konoha are ass for sure. You have your duds, you have your Sakuras that are pretty much all women in Naruto, unfortunately. But then you have whether you're hype beasts like Neji and Lee, some of you people stand those ill. But then like for me personally, you have Sasuke, you have Minato, you have Hashirama, you have all these cool ass side characters in Naruto. So I don't like majority of Bleach characters over Naruto characters. Then that definitely applies for One Piece, and that definitely applies for Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball, low key, people don't talk about it because they don't have like deep ass stories with them, but Dragon Ball may have, like, in terms of iconic cast, the cast. Everybody loves damn near every Dragon Ball character. It's tough. It's really tough, bro. But I don't think Bleach is bad. I think right now we're just having like a 7 out of 10, bro. It's like a big like 3 thing. Because I think Bleach is better than like some of the other animes that like I've been like talked to watch per se. The reason why they think I hate Bleach is because I was like, in terms of excitement to watch for like the shows that they have me watching right now, Bleach is at the bottom. But it's not that I don't think that Bleach isn't better than fucking Fire Force. I think it's better than Fire Force. Just objectively. I think that probably a better story than fucking Black Clover for what I'm seeing projection wise. I just like Asta more. I think Asta is just like basic as fuck, but it works. Who else? I like Dan more. I like Jin Woo more, but I don't know if I like Solo Leveling more, but that's like very unfair because Solo has like 20 episodes. JoJo's, I just started JoJo's, can't really talk.
I feel like it's just because the conversation Bleach is in. Like, it's next to One Piece, Naruto, and it's just
by default, it's always going to be compared, and it's just like, I think when I finish Bleach, I want to be able to say, I see why somebody would say that these two are in comparison. I think that's what I'm looking for at this point. Top tier power system, define top tier, because top tier is like Nen, dog. Hey, I know
I
I'm
think
not.
it has a top tier power system.
Yeah, I know I'm not completely tapped in. I know there's transformations and stuff that you niggas will spoil if I say it's ass. So I'm not gonna call it ass. But from what I've seen thus far, top tier, don't know about that. It's not top tier. It can get better. The same way that like when hockey's introduced One Piece got better, even though I thought Devil Fruits were really cool already. And top tier is crazy. You would have to tell me, don't, but it would have to be like over the top. I'm not gonna lie, fuck over the top. It would have to be a new power system. like it would have to be like a genuinely fuck you, like just scratch everything down, rebuild it, because there's no way Bankais right now are fucking with Nen in any way, shape, or form. Not even close. And I think Nen is granted the highest of highs, to be fair, but nah, like Chakra I think is better. I think right now One Piece's system, Full Metal Clear, Full Metal Alchemist has a top tier power system, and I'm not even like 15 episodes in. JoJo's has a good one. There's levels to that shit, bro. There's levels to the power system shit, chat. I love the debate stage, bro. Y'all want to debate me in a way that's like, bro, I can name this moment in its peak. I can name this moment in its peak. I can name this moment in its peak. Bro, all the Bleach moments that I've gathered thus far, again, I think Soul Society start to finish, kind of like what Mike was saying, better constructed arc. But if you're telling me stuff to make me fall in love with a series, there's just a lot of other moments and a lot of other shows that I just think.
You know what I'm saying? Soul Society is a great arc. It's
a great story.
And it sets up the show. You learn a lot about the show.
Hell, even at the part where I'm at right now, he's about to fight the green eye guy. About a 5 or some shit. He about to fight that nigga. But that fight can be gas. And I hope it's gas. Because there's a lot of moments with Ichigo where, y'all see the reactions, chat. I be hype as shit. I think Ichigo is like backpacking the show for me personally. I think Ichigo is the one thing I enjoy about the show. But like, if Ichigo wasn't that guy, I ain't gonna lie, then I might actually just not like the show. Because I think everybody right now, at least, maybe it changes later on. Right now, for me, everybody in Bleach kind of has like their gimmick. Uryu is going to be the smart guy that's around someone doing stupid shit. Chad, I just don't like Chad. You can call me a hater. Chad is the character that's supposed to be cool, and he's not. But the show clearly wants you to think he's cool. Rukia, I like Rukia more than you. But even nowadays, Rukia kind of just always off screen. And okay, she has to pep talk Ichigo. Off screen. It's kind of
the thing with Bleach is kind of like set up like a video game. Like no one has a life outside of Ichigo. All their purposes is to serve Ichigo. They don't really got characters outside of what they do for Ichigo.
But they give other characters attention and shit. My problem is sometimes I just end up not caring. And maybe that itself can be hate, but I don't think that's hate. I just think they don't like have payoffs for certain things. But they give other characters attention with like the backstories. Right before that moment that Aizen like declares war, they had like a whole 10 episode saga of like how shit came to be per se. And I was like, yeah, I fucks with these stuff. And the captains are growing on me per se. Like Kenpachi, I think is probably my second favorite character. But it's I don't know. Like it's Ichigo, Kenpachi, Kuchiki. I call him Kuchiki because his name. And then there's a massive gap. No, I forget Shaggy and Yoruichi. Yeah, those 5.
You call that nigga Shaggy?
Nigga, I got endless nicknames, dog. You know what's fucked up? I forget niggas' names calling them nicknames. Like, I forgot that they literally go out there and call Ned Kobe from One Piece. I call him Ned all the time. I honestly forgot his name. I call that nigga Ned too much, bro. Shit, yeah. Rukia too. Yeah, Rukia's, those are the 6 characters. Those are the 6 characters I like. Which is not, again, not
nigga with the ice dragon.
What about the short nigga with the ice dragon? He's barely there. Yeah, I'm about to say, if I ain't seen it, I ain't seen it. But as far as I'm concerned, he's barely there. He probably ends up being cool, though. I mean, he has fucking ice. What is your favorite Bleach moment right now? If in Soul Society, at least, because it might be some shit in the Blood War.
Oh, in the Soul Society?
I bet it. No.
If it wasn't Aizen like revealing his plan, I like the Ichigo and Byakuya fight.
Oh yeah, okay. Think of your favorite moment and or that moment if it's your moment. How many, if you had to guesstimate, would it even be top 20 in One Piece to you?
No.
Damn. That was quick.
There might be like 5 moments in the fucking Kaido fight that beats that. Just the Kaido fight.
That nigga didn't hesitate. Jesus Christ. That's cap. See, and I get this is kind of my thing, chat. Kuchiki versus Ichigo right now for me would be my favorite moment, considering where I'm at in the series. Gang, if I had to sit here and name every fucking fight that I could think of that I think is better, y'all would think I hate Bleach. I just don't. It just hasn't had that OD moment for me yet, you know? It hasn't had that this is a certified hood classic for me. But I do think the music's better. I do think you're bugging. I think it's probably peak music. I think the OSTs are fucking fire. OSTs, like You Are Number One is crazy. I feel like You Are Number One is one of them ones. Just haven't seen enough. But you know what? I hope so, bro. I genuinely hope so. But even early half one. Okay, take part One Piece and Soul Society Bleach. Off rip. I like the moment on All Long Park where he puts where he puts his straw hat on Nami's head. I like that moment better than anything. I like everything in Sabaody better. When Kuma packs them up, oh my god, that stomps. Water 7, oh shit. Water 7 kind of stomps. Bro, okay, let's go to Nart. Because if we do One Piece, they're gonna think we're fucking haters.
Oh god.
No. This is just point of reference. You're not doing all this shit. Look, bro, I'm gonna name a show. We gonna find out what your 5 is, bro.
Top 5 anime?
Yeah, we gonna find out what your 5 anime is.
I could tell you my top 5 anime. I don't even need to look at it. I thought about this. It's either Full Metal or
Okay.
Yu, but I'm gonna give it to Yu.
Type shit.
5 Yu.
Okay.
4 Dragon Ball.
Okay. I thought you wouldn't have Dragon Ball in the 5. Talk
Nah,
like
I
you
gotta
fucking
have
hate Dragon
in the
Ball.
5. I gotta have Dragon Ball in the 5.
Okay.
3 One Piece.
Okay. The 2 better than One Piece. You already done pissed off chat because it's not 1.
Attack on Titan.
Okay.
And 1, I gotta always have Naruto there, bro.
Damn. You already done pissed them off with the Nart over One Piece. That'll be
Bro,
good.
it's just Naruto got that sentimental connection with me, bro. It's just Naruto always, bro.
These niggas are straw hats through and through. These niggas are straw hats through and through, bro.
Bro, okay.
One Piece too
All
low.
my
They said One
Naruto
Piece too low and it's
credibility-
fucking third.
All my Naruto credibility will get thrown out the window. But I feel like One Piece is a better anime than Naruto, but Naruto is just greater.
That's interesting because in this side of the world, that may even be objectively true. In the global sphere, probably not. But Nar got motion. Now, let me not say that. Because Luffy got endless motion, but Nar got motion global. I don't know why I said that. That actually isn't the worst take. That actually isn't that bad at all.
It's just like One Piece is hard. It's hard for people to get into because you tell a nigga.
Yeah, you tell somebody to watch 1,000. Yep. Yeah, I do it. Telling somebody, hey,
Right.
gang, you got to watch 1,000 episodes is objectively crazy. Yes, chat, we know Nart has endless episodes, but it's an easy talking point to say, oh, once you get past 150, just go to Shippuden because that shit, that ass doesn't matter. One Piece nearing Superman. See, that's unfair when you talk about sales and stuff because you have a show that's like ongoing, and then you have a show that turned into Boruto. You know, it's like I'm not slandering Boruto when I say that. I'm saying that's a different series. It's kind of low key. But One Piece is always gonna sell. One Piece is always One Piece, even when they were both at the same time dropping. One Piece was One Piece. I don't like the sales argument, especially when we're talking about. Hey, gang, there's a show that stopped. There's a show that kept making money. It sold more. What are we doing? Yeah, like I think like, for example, take like Gear 5, right? I think like the story of how Gear 5 came to be, hell, even just the story in One Piece in general, might be a better story than Naruto. But I'd be a liar if I sat there and said that One Piece got even 5 antagonists better than fucking one Naruto antagonist. Like Naruto antagonists are glazed so badly they think they can beat Naruto. What the fuck? Niggas still to this day think Itachi solo's the war. Madara is he just slap him, all that stuff. You get brain rot in One Piece, but you don't get that levels of brain rot of awful pure fandom like you do in Naruto. So it's interesting. That's an interesting conversation. Now I ain't gonna lie, gang. You left out Hunter x Hunter, so we're gonna talk to you about that later. But before you go, go ahead.
Hunter x Hunter ain't finished.
Stop. And it's still peak. And it's still peak. And it's still peak.
It is peak. It's probably like 7, 8, but it ain't finished, bruh.
And it's still arguably the best shit I've seen in my life. Look, man, it will. Okay, chat. That's cope. It won't. That's cope. That's cope. No, it's not. Before you go, this is the last thing. Round of applause for my hater, Mikey, man. what is an anime, and then for you a TV show as well, if you want to do that. But definitely an anime.
Oh, you doing TV show?
Yeah, name one anime and one TV show.
I don't think you can watch Invincible on
Oh,
stream.
you have no idea. I'm on episode 3 of Invincible, brother. I've seen 1 and 2.
Oh,
what about an anime? So you
need to watch Full Metal Alchemist, brother.
All right, now floor is yours. Full stage. I knew you would say Full Metal. You triggered my trap card. Chad has denied me Full Metal for 2.5, maybe even 3 years.
Bro, who are these people?
No, hold on, bro. These niggas. I've almost done Yu. When I finish Yu, should I just go straight into Full Metal, or should I try to save it for YouTube one more time?
Bro, go into Full Metal, bro.
There it
is.
is.
It's one of the greatest animes of all time.
There it is, man. There it is. And I respect that, though, because when is it going to do not lose to One Piece in the poll? Like, One Piece isn't going to stop. So, take care. Stay blessed.